thought today I'd be making some interesting videos about daffodils opening, or maybe possibly seeing a crocus come up or something, or even a frog spawning, because the very deep icy period we had came to an end on Friday night, Saturday morning, and yesterday it warmed up a lot, and today it's warmed up a lot more. But we have a big storm coming across the country which is driving that rising temperature from the south or the southern part of the Atlantic, and or coming up maybe Caribbean direction. But it's a lot warmer. It's pushed the icy weather all the way back up to Scandinavia and Siberia. So we're having a bit of a shock to the system, which is temperatures. It was on Friday. It was really cold and there was a massive ice everywhere, and the temperature was 2 degrees Celsius in the daytime in the sunshine. And now it's 11 or 12 degrees Celsius, which is a huge leap. And of course that's what we normally call flu weather, because people usually get sick, but especially when it's wet. But that deep freeze probably did landscape some good. Farmers love really freezing weather. They think it has a great effect on the soil, and things don't really grow properly unless you've got very heavy frosts. So now usually the coldest part of our winter ends around the 20th of January on a normal year, because we do get freak weather systems and things. Even in March we had a massive snowy period back in 2018, and that was the famous beast from the east. But most of the time this year is a classic year. So we've had really cold temperatures. We had cold temperatures on and off during the winter. As usual, a mild Christmas, and then suddenly cold temperatures again. Major cold snap last week, and it went all the way to Friday, and then now suddenly a storm coming up from the south and warm temperatures, and yesterday was the 20th, so it kind of ends that period. And now we start to enter what in Ireland, because of our weird weather systems and where we are in the Atlantic, is sort of the end of our winter, of our deep winter. Astronomical winter, of course, goes on all the way up to March, about the 21st, on the equinox, spring equinox, vernal equinox if you prefer. But, well, sorry, just getting a bit breezy. What normally happens is, in a classic year, you get your snow over with. Usually the worst snowiest period will be by the 20th, and we had ice instead of snow. We didn't get the precipitation. And then you could get snow on and off all the way up to the end of February. But in Ireland, St. Bridget's Day, which is Thursday, it's a week from next Thursday, that's officially the beginning of, it's the festival to celebrate the Celtic spring. And very much in Ireland that would be, spring does become evident. You do notice the days are a lot longer, and of course you get plants starting to flower, like spring plants, or some people are now saying winter plants. But it can be cold all the way up to April, but sure, that's normal. But usually there's warm periods, and we're going through one of those warm periods now, and sometimes you can get sustained warm periods, and the spring never looks back. So that's what we've got. So we're in the middle of Storm Isha. That's I-S-H-A. I think it's someone's surname. Of course that means wives in Hebrew, or I'm not sure if it's wives in Arabic, but anyway, you can tell me. But here we have the storm coming in, and I'm in quite a sheltered spot just to do this video. As I said, I hope to do some wildlife. There's a lot of sparrows in the hedge behind me sheltering, just in this hedge here. And there's lots of crows, lots of rooks that were just flying over, and because I gave them some food, I have a lot of seeds actually, in by tubs of seeds to put out, but mostly they needed that during the really icy period, because it's so hard to forage in icy ground. And rooks anyway are omnivorous, and so are jackdaws. So, and sparrows, of course. Sparrows will happily eat spiders and take away their webs and things to use as nesting material. So there's a lot of birds flying around over me now, enjoying the crows seem to love flying in stormy weather. They enjoy it. You can see they're having fun riding the wind. We'll see if we can get some video of that. But hopefully you can hear this, the wind blowing my voice all over the place. But so, Storm Isha. There's a flock of rooks all sitting in that tree. They were the ones that were all flying around a second ago, having a great time on the wind. Lovely birds though. I'm a big fan of crows.